Hi folks, well, just a little upload. I did have in mind to do a different upload than this, but I've just stumbled across the latest John Wedger interview that he done on the 25th of February. Bit late in the game here for me. I'm usually, I mean, I've never heard of this channel. It's the Whatever Next Facebook group. And I guess this has only just come up in my feed because it's like, I guess it's a relatively new YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm looking at the monitor here. And it's only got like 300 odd views and 38 subscribers. But he's definitely back. And he's got a new tactic. Well, not a new tactic, it's the same tactic. It's tried and tested like they've had for many, many years. Witchcraft. I know, I've already been talking about the witchcraft over the last few weeks, really, mentioning it, and then I done the upload the other day on it, and I promise you I hadn't seen this. And really, it wasn't in relation to John Wedger anyway. It was in relation to these internet nutters, which we can move on to our little one that resides in Ireland towards the end of this. This is weird. He starts this video off, of course, going through the same old blah blah, poor me, didn't get paid for 3 years. 80% pay, 50% pay, then you got your pension. Quell surprise, poor me. Then the phone goes dead. Like the sound on the phone goes dead, and this happens to me. You just have to cut the video. Well, I cut the video and start again because I don't do hours and hours of pre-recorded. But when this happens, I'm just like, oh bugger. Cut it and start again. He goes, when this happens and the sound goes, the guys who are interviewing, there's two guys, New BZ and a guy called Stuart. Don't know these guys, got nothing against them. Apart from they, well, having John Wedger on a little bit gullible maybe. You know, probably have got the best intentions. But I don't know, maybe they don't, maybe they do. So the phone goes quiet, and then he comes back and he goes, oh, sorry about that. And they're like, oh, is there a problem? You know, and he says, no, it's a debt collector calling me. Well, they won't get anything out of me. A very subtle boo-hoo, poor me. I don't know, I've not got through the whole thing. I'm on about an hour and 20 minutes. It's enough to see where this is going. He's got another lady with him, a lady called Isabel. A Nigerian lady who's who came to the UK when she was a young girl, 12, 13 years old, from what I can make out. John comes out with some strange things, and we're only not even halfway through. I shall put the link in the description box, where he actually says that the witch trials of old were actually quite good. What? Who in their right minds thinks that was a good idea? John does. So we thought he was losing it, critical thinking, before. Now we absolutely know he has. Apart from seeing Satanists everywhere, now he's got a lady from Nigeria saying that she was pretty much brought into England to be in the, well, pretty much trafficked into the sex industry. I'm not saying that the lady's a liar. I don't know. I wasn't there and I don't know. But she's with John Wedger. But we know that Jenny was with John Wedger and regrets it now. Is this lady being used as well? Again, she's connected to a church. We know, oh, there's praying. I'm not knocking praying. This lady may be a very Christian lady and believes that she was possessed by evil spirits, and that's not unusual for sort of like nations in Africa. where they do believe in witches, and voodoo, and you know, the smallest thing can end up with you having the village pointing the finger at you, like animals die, or I don't know, bout of malaria goes round, or crops fail when there's a child in that village that's slightly different from others. We know that this happens. We know this happens. Not saying it doesn't. Never said that it doesn't. We know that this is a thing that in Africa, many places, nations do believe in witchcraft. Many don't. Many don't. The strange thing about this is again, this lady had no memory of any of this until she was saved by what I believe, I can't really quite put my finger on it. It looks like a church leader, elder, something like that in the UK. Around the 59-minute mark, this lady goes in to say how she only started remembering this when these people were around her all of the time. She couldn't sleep, she wasn't sleeping at all, and they were telling her, well, you were groomed, you were this, you were that. It was ritualistic, it was witchcraft, it was sleep deprivation. Now, old Wedger goes on at the beginning to talk about MK Ultra. Don't know if he gets on to false memory in this. We'll find out if I can. Another hour and a half of it. Don't have time for it. I will get through it at some stage, but I think an hour isn't. I'm getting the gist of where we're going with this. Even is it even crazier? No, just a different angle. Just a different angle. The lady had no memory of this at all, until she was sleep deprived and being helped by the church people. I've said this before. Vulnerable people, are they having false memories being driven into them? It's possible, but of course, false memories doesn't exist if you're John Wedger. But Satanists and witches and devils and demons and the Rains list is spoken about here again like it's fact. Oh, it's hard going. It's hard going. I think, let's just have a look. I think I did see this lady on with John somewhere else. Let me have a look. I mean, is she the latest to get touted around by Wedger? Sure, I did see something where that lady was there. Let me just scroll down. I mean, 5 months ago, we had spiritual warfare with John Wedger, Lou and Joseph. Now, is Joseph the person who has brought this lady to John Wedger? Don't know. It's possible. It is possible. Let me see. I'm sure I've seen it. No. It'll be here somewhere, I'm sure of it. If I can find it again, because I did see it briefly. Where this lady was with John Wedger on another podcast. If I can find it, I'll link it. I'll link it below. God, the weirdness that comes up now when you put in John Wedger. Oh. Of course, he goes on about being attacked by trolls, victimised by the police, all the rest of it. But what concerns me is within this particular upload with these guys, all it's titled is John Wedger interview, and it's whatever next Facebook group. Whatever next is potentially we've got another vulnerable person being touted around on the internet. Some people have been damaged by this, John. People have been damaged by this. We know there's no support, no real support for them after they do these interviews, once you've finished with them. So all of that, I'm out of the spotlight now, I'm walking away, someone else can do it. We knew it wasn't going to last long. This guy can't stop telling the same old dross over and over. And of course, now he's got a new person to traipse around with him. Now, we haven't got to it yet. Let's see if I can actually see if on this, I don't know if it's merch. Should have probably, oh God, there's loads of it. They've got these candles on the table. I don't know if this is new merch to ward away evil spirits. I don't know. Anything is possible here, isn't it? And to be honest, I have people that do believe in sort of like spirituality and stuff like that. I've got plenty of people that are strongly religious. Himself over in Turkey, he believes in God. I don't. And I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking what anyone believes in. The point is, I don't believe John is this great Christian. I don't believe it because of his actions are not very Christian-like. One hopes that while he's been having time off, the John Wedger Foundation is a registered charity now. Or at least a limited company of some description, or a trading as, so that we can have the honest and open accounts, because that's where this all started. I mean, yeah, I've never liked John Wedger. Look who bought him. Look who bought him on board. Bloody Bill Maloney. Ugh. Look who he's brought to me by giving her a platform. Bloody Nikki Cooper and her other bed-dwelling thing. I'm no fan of the guy. I'm no fan of Bill Maloney. But the point of it was, where was all this money going? Still not been spoken about, has it? Where did all the money go? What was it used for? And what about all the surveillance equipment? The night vision goggles, the covert. What happened to all of that people donated for? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? John's retirement didn't last very long. We didn't think it would. What's he been doing with his time? Who knows? Tapping into the American market a little bit more, maybe? A bit of networking? Where's Anna Breeze gone? We don't know. He's been on Sean Atwood again. Whatever. No way we listen to 4 hours of that, because it's just going to be the same stuff and poor me. Apparently he did bring up the Wilfred Wong in that interview, and he's keeping along the company line that it was a child rescue. Should have known better, and so should John. But once again, I'm concerned where this is going. Where is this going again? We know he's still a supporter. I believe he's still a supporter of Jeanette Archer, or she's surely a supporter of his, if they're both supporters of Wong. They're all connected in this little spider web. But he's back. He goes on in this at the beginning to say that he was getting more Facebook views than the Daily Mirror at the height of his whatever he was doing. Yeah, but why was he getting that? Because he was paying for it. The donations were going, and he was quite, not completely honest, but he did say it a couple of times that those donations would help raise his profile so he could help children. We're still waiting for a single person to be in court, a single child to have been saved, one prosecution, one charge even, one person out on bail pending investigation other than his friends, because we do know one is incarcerated, in remand. We do know one's been in front of the court, at least one. Believe a couple more are due up in the coming weeks. We know the people associated with him. We know have been in court and are pending in court. But where's the people harming the little children? Where are they? Why are they not in court? Where's this money gone, and how many children has it saved? Because I'm pressing X again, because I doubt any of it. So what's the point? raising awareness to stuff that can't be proved. Jeanette Archer, the police have gone, there's not a shred of evidence there. Go and dig up a field. Like, come on. Some of the disgusting things she says. She should be like a Stephen King author. We've only got to look at his previous guests. Vicky Ash, Samantha Baldwin, Jeanette Archer. Like, the ones that tout around, all loving the baby Jesus. Stop, well, carry on loving the baby Jesus, but let's save the children. Because all we do know is that, well, we know the accusations that are against Wilfred Wong. We know his supporters that put that child's name out. It's not right. There's a reason that you don't do that. It's because it's an innocent child. There's no excuse for that, ever. Ever. Can't achieve anything. So why do it? Why do it? But John Wedger, the ex-policeman, is fine with it. Fine with breaking the law. Fine with, sounds like it's fine with bringing back the witch trials. They're already happening. But I mean, does he actually want the ducking stools and the burning at the stake? I mean, do I have to go and buy a pitchfork just in case the rabble are at the door? It's just bizarre. And I don't like it. Don't like it at all that potentially another vulnerable person is being used here in a way that doesn't help anyone. Doesn't help anyone at all, does it? Hasn't helped anyone. Who's Jeanette Archer helped? She's raised her profile. She does Facebook Lives. She puts posts up. Boo-hoo, poor me, and everyone says how much they love her. What a warrior she is. The warrior queen. Xena, the warrior princess. Now we've got Jeanette, the warrior queen. And then we've got John doing the work of the baby Jesus. Yeah, all right. Show us who's been saved. No one. Got Samantha Baldwin. I don't believe everything that's in the press, and I don't believe the judiciary always get it right. Buy my book. Vicky Ash, after the Cleveland, where families were damaged by having their children ripped away from them, never to be fully repaired ever again by the satanic panic. Vicky Ash then, after all of that kicks off in the press, she goes to Jeffrey Dickens. Never had these memories before. She has them now. And around it goes. And it's dangerous. I'm wondering how graphic the rest of this gets. This lady doesn't look like she's the type of lady that's going to go into horrific graphic detail with Jupiter's delight on her face, like Jeanette Archer and many of the others he's had on. But we could be proved wrong there. As I say, there's still another hour and a half to go. I really hope these candles aren't merch. really hope the candles aren't merch. Because, did anyone ever buy a mug, a t-shirt, a backpack, a gym bag, a pencil case, like in the merch shop of John Wedger before? I don't know, I guess some people did. If they smell nice, I'd much rather have a candle. It doesn't look like they've got Wedger's face on it. If they smell nice, I'd much rather have a candle than a mug with the mug on it. But hey, maybe I need to get some merch. Red shoes and devil horns. Rather fetching. So yeah, I will plough through the rest of this, as it looks like he's back on the scene again. Going anywhere he can go. Anyone that will listen to the same old bilge that he's been spilling out now for years. Poor me, boo-hoo, Satanist, graphicness, save the children. Ugh. So we'll keep an eye as he's back, and leave it there. I hear that Angela Power Disney has been spouting her bullshit again. never mind, don't care, really don't care. I think the wheels of justice will be are turning, and as I say, if you've done something wrong, there's a judicial process to go through, and I'm happy to let that continue along with the rest of them. So let's hope these people actually think on what they do, because it's not like they haven't been asked over and over to stop it. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, it would seem. So what happens then? Well, the authorities get involved, quite rightly so. So sorry, not sorry. I shall be taking a trip over to Ireland to make my statement, and let the wheels of justice turn. So anyway, went to the opticians today. Yeah, my eyes are worse than they were before, but I knew that. Bloody fortune for glasses. But hey ho, I can't see, so I need to do it. I'm like this. Yeah, so anyway guys, that's my little thing today. It's gone on 20 minutes, so it's a bit long. I've still got another hour and a half of John to get through, so this might be, if it gets really even more ridiculous than what it is at the moment, then I'll surely do a part 2 to this. If not, normal random live tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Yeah, so we'll do that. Don't need to be anything heavy on a Friday. Let's just have a laugh like we normally do. So that's it. I hope you guys are having a super day. Look after your lovely selves. Much love to you and yours. And I will catch up with you tomorrow evening. Once again, thanks for all your support. And honestly, I'm fine. I really am fine. I'm over being upset about everything. I'm now in. Right, focus, get on with it. Let's not let this happen to anyone else. Anyway, that's enough from me. Have a lovely evening and take very good care. Bye bye.